This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer into Reaction. Earlier today, a trailer was dropped for Daniel Espinosa's Morbius, and it stars Jared Leto, and it's the story, well, I should say it's an adaptation of the character from Marvel Comics, who first appeared in 1971 in Spider-Man's comic. And the interesting thing about Morbius is that he is a vampire, but brought about through scientific means, at least in the comics at any rate. He was a person who had a certain blood-borne disease, and in the effort to cure it, he becomes somewhat like a vampire, which is to say, has nothing to do with anything supernatural at all, which I suspect might have something to do with Marvel and their rights to Dracula at the time. I don't know that, I just throw that out there. Though I think it's odd that they would create a character who was essentially Dracula, but involving nothing to do with the supernatural. In any case, Morbius was created by Roy Thomas and Gil Kane, and as a character I found him interesting. Not enough to follow his adventures to an extent, but interesting. It stars Jared Leto, and I don't know how to take it, in the sense that Tom Hardy, who plays Venom in the Venom movies, seems to be able to take himself not so seriously. Jared Leto, I've seen nothing that indicates that. So whatever Morbius is, it's probably not going to be as jokey as Venom. In any case, let's look at the trailer for Morbius. They can't help but associate their name with Marvel, can they?
You need a doctor?
I am a doctor.
I should have died years ago.
People all over the world have my disease.
I'm here
To find a cure, we have to push the boundaries, take the
I'll get
risks.
a fucking haircut.
If you're gonna run, do it now.
That's not at all how vampire bats
Morbius,
act, I
you've been missing
suspect.
for 2 months.
When you're a stranger,
Then you were found on a container ship that washed up off of Long Island.
faces look ugly.
Good choice of songs. Lost Boys, for
You're
instance.
alone.
Never mind its subject matter. It also seems to be playing on the Dracula myth, which is
I wish I
interesting.
knew. I went from dying to being more alive than ever.
Nice ass. Give him that.
Exactly.
I have increased strength and speed, and some form of bat radar.
What else can I do?
I'm sorry, did he say bat radar? That looks not great.
There are limits. There has to be.
There's something inside of me. It wants to hunt and consume blood.
Michael.
When you're a stranger, faces come
And you control it. I don't know.
Jared Harris, of
Half
course.
the city wants
He's the
to
bad
kill you.
guy because Jared Harris.
We haven't had anything this good since that thing in San Francisco.
The other half wants to control you.
Hey, Dr. Mike, you and I should stay in touch.
Vulture.
I'd do anything to save a life. But I don't know what I'm capable of.
You save lives, you don't take them.
Are you here to heal the world? Or to destroy it?
Who the hell are you, man?
I am Venom. I'm just kidding. It's Dr. Michael Morbius at your service.
Well, that was the trailer for Morbius, and I found it confusing, particularly at the end, because you'll notice he's changing into mist and that type of thing. keep in mind, in the comics, and the trailer implies as well, that Morbius is not a traditional vampire. And since bats can't do any of those things, like change to mist, where is that coming from? I don't like that inconsistency, though to be fair, it's from Sony. And so, if they don't ruin the character entirely, we gotta consider that a victory. Though what do you think? This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer to Reaction. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know down below. And as usual, consider a like or a follow. Peace.